Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Boruto episode 229. So, last time we started a little journey for Kawaki, and I will say, I got a little angry at Kawaki last episode in the way that he was behaving, but I am still angry that he slept through a mission, um, because I had hoped that he would take that part a little more seriously. But after thinking about the whole like working together and friendship thing, like yes, I think he should work together, but they were pushing so heavily on the friendship angle to someone like, can you imagine getting a job and like after your first couple days they're like, all right, we all need to become friends now. You're gonna be my friend, you know? It's necessary for us to do this job, you know? And like I don't know. I think thinking about it after I finished recording, I am a little bit more sympathetic to Kawaki than I was during the episode, because as a very introverted person myself, I would not want someone like I gotta really warm up to people first. So if you just told me to like, go on missions with people and become friends with them and everything, I'd be like, I'll go on the missions and I'll do my job, but do I gotta be friends with them? I would probably be, maybe not as edgy as Kawaki is, but I think after thinking about it, I definitely understand him a little bit more, right? But yeah, they're going on a mission now with Chocho and Shikadai and Kawaki. They're escorting someone, right? To like their village or something. I guess I kind of forgot the goal of their mission, but I'm pretty sure it's just the one guy that already didn't like Kawaki pretty much instantly after meeting him because he was late. They're going to be escorting him. I'm sure it's going to be filled with a lot of Kawaki angst and griping with the client and everything. And then I still believe that Kawaki is gonna like learn a lesson through this, and that's where we're headed. But anyways, I'm excited. Let's get started, shall we? All right, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Oh. I have the right episode, right? That wasn't the client, was it? Oh shit. They like drained the life out of him? Okay, maybe the one more is the one that Kawaki and them are escorting. Interesting. Oh, by the way, you're probably gonna hear my dog snoring. If you're wondering what that noise is, I don't know. I don't know if you can hear it at all, but my dog is sleeping on my bed, and she is so loud. Yeah, it threw me off. I almost thought we like missed an episode, but pretty sure I got the right one. I could check again. Yeah. At first, I thought the kid that was tied to the tree is the client that Kawaki was escorting, and I thought it was gonna do like I thought either I missed an episode or it was gonna do one of those like 5 hours earlier, but I don't think it is. I think it's just similar outfits. Breach of orders. Oh boy, I'm sure that's gonna be great. I'm sure that has nothing to do with Kawaki. Oh my god, Chocho. Calm yourself. Hmm. You have two others there. This guy and his discounts. Hmm. It's not what it is it? It's something important, right? Seems like there's like multiple parts of it, maybe, that they need to keep safe. And that one guy's trying to steal all the parts. Hmm. Oh boy. It's gonna be about their mission. Hmm. 6 victims. Boruto, huh? Easy money. Thought that was his butt for a second there. I was like, why are we zooming in on his butt? But it was the ear. It heard some shit. Oh, shit. Well, that was very coincidental. I randomly saw them. You can smell blood on them from that far away? What? Ooh, he's got a visual jutsu? Helps with tracking. Nice. No! Yeah. A vase is more important than your life. Yes, that vase. They were establishing that money is precious for him earlier, which is going to relate to the fact that he's not able to, um, it's basically going to establish that, he couldn't afford to hire anyone better than these guys, right? Couldn't hire like a team of Jonin, even if it's something this important, because he just doesn't have the money. I imagine. He doesn't have any food either. Oh. Hmm. He didn't come from the leaf. Oh, look at them bonding. Well, I may have lied about it. My dog just snored so loud. Ah. It reminds me a lot of the bridge builder from early Naruto, doesn't it? With like a client that lied about the severity of the mission. I wonder if Boruto and them are going to get involved, or if it was just a coincidence. I mean, they said they smell blood. Also, why'd they smell blood? Was the other guy even bleeding at all? I don't think he was. Uh-oh. Hidden Mist Jutsu. It really is. Oh, shit! What is that power? Ooh. Ugh. What is that? Tree blood barrier. That's why they smell blood? Jeez. I imagine getting their blood on them is not good. Oh no, he can manipulate you? if he gets his blood on you? Jeez. It wasn't even bathed, it was just like a little bit. That's a crazy jutsu. No one had. Oh, now that you said that, I'm sure they're definitely not going to make it, right? Employer. Ooh, they were hired by someone. That's her energy. Isn't that going to get blood on you, though? Oh, I got one on the screen. Now I'm controlled. Oh, no. Nice. But now I can control Cho-Cho, but if you beat him quick enough, right? Maybe? Well, you should have beat him sooner than that. They have to have had a plan for this, though, right? Whoa! How'd you get control back? Oh, nice. That explains it. I didn't even think of it. Oh, she snapped out of it now. Did he stop controlling her because it doesn't matter now? Damn. Oh, shit. Jeez. Nice. Oh, be careful. Okay. Luckily, it wasn't the. There's like the two different versions. The one that like whatever happens to the person happens to Shikadai, right, as well. But that was the other one where you can still hit him and it's fine. I guess I don't know that we've seen Shikadai do the one where like you gotta be careful what you do to the target, right? He's always done the one where you can just punch him and it's fine. I think anyway. Alright, what is it? Hmm. Ah. So is the feudal lord the client? Or the employer? I mean... Damn. Jeez. That's pretty crazy that the feudal lord is in on all this. Jeez. My dog. I can actually see the sound lines going up when she snores loud. You guys can definitely hear that. Oh, she's so loud. Sounds like we need to do something about that feudal lord. Yep. And that's where the episode title comes in. Hmm. She's so loud. Could go and get help. Eva! Eva! Ah, that's it! Shit! I was trying to wake my dog up, but she is out like a light. Oh well. You guys get to hear some loud ass snoring. I guess maybe it'll be the last time I record with her in my room. It's funny, the last couple, the beginning of this episode and then the last one, she hasn't been too loud, but she must have her head turned a weird way, and she is just snoring. I did miss what, someone said something at the very end, but I was looking to the side, and I did miss it. I'll go back. I don't know I don't know if it was, like, anything important or not, but just to make sure. This is a good episode, though. I didn't expect this to be, like, this serious, I guess. Pretty cool, though. Alrighty, guys, that is it for episode 229. Let's jump back to right before the credits start. Okay. Literally, it's just Shikadai saying those guys is all I missed. Okay. Alrighty, so, yeah. I guess from the setup of the last episode, I mean, obviously there was, like, that little aspect of, like, friendship and sharing food and everything, and, like, and all that. There was still, like, those little bit of themes in there, but it definitely took a much more serious approach than I expected. I thought it was gonna be, like, a little mission, and something goes, like, a little awry, and they quickly handle it, but teamwork is, like, necessary, and it shows, like, why working as a team is important for a shinobi. And Kawaki learns this nice little lesson, and they go back to the village, and it's all good, right? But no, we have this storyline with I guess I didn't write down. Maybe I should have. I didn't write down the little client's name here. It was like Muzuku or something like that. But they found a cure that is fast acting, which, because there's no money in that, the feudal lord is targeting him and sending out his goons, who are, at least one of them is able to, manipulate these blood strings, and if the blood touches you, you're controlled. Now, props to our team for dealing with him very quickly. And friggin', I'm a little bit like, it's definitely an anime thing, so I'm not worried too much. But, like, the fact that the one guy, what's his name, Kurobane, was like, no one's ever escaped his strings, and, like, these kids, like, did it instantly. Like, they defeated him so damn fast, it's not even funny, and he didn't even, like, I mean, I guess he landed a kunai hit Chocho, and she's down for the count, but I don't know, it was just like, it felt like they dealt with him so easily, compared to Kurobane being like, no one's ever escaped him, like, it's gonna be this, like, big massive battle or whatever, and then these kids just schooled him. But yeah, it's just definitely an anime thing, right? But it was just funny. It's crazy how so many shows do that kind of stuff, right? Like, you would think at this point in time, when so many shows have done it, that they'd stop writing it that way, but I guess they're just trying to build up the suspense, and they're trying to build up the character. But for me, at this point, whenever someone says, like, it's impossible for them to beat this guy, it's obvious they're gonna beat him, right? It doesn't build up that suspense anymore for me. It kind of, like, relieves me, and I'm like, oh, so he's gonna be easy to beat. when someone says something like that. But anyway, there, at least for the victims they know about, there's been 6 victims. So I imagine it must be well, I guess we saw Kurobane do it, right? But it's Kurobane's power that, like, excuse me, seem to drain the life out of them. Now that we know that Jujumaru's ability uses blood, does that mean that Kurobane, like sucks the blood out of you. Is that what happens? And that's why he looked like the kid they killed looked like all wrinkled or whatever. I'm not sure. I also, the only other thing I kind of want to call like BS on is Boruto was so far away from them, yet he was able to smell blood on them from that far away. Like, I'm not mistaken, right? They didn't just run, yeah, because they said like, did they see us? Obviously, if they ran right by Boruto, like close to be able to smell. But like, I know these characters are ninjas and everything, but like, has Boruto ever shown us the ability to like smell things from far away? Like that's like, I mean, I guess Kiba level smelling is way farther than what that was, but that was still like, you know, that's like someone walking across the street and you're like, oh, I can smell the cologne on that guy, right? Like, no, it's not gonna happen. I mean, like I said, they are shinobi, but I like it when their powers are consistent in something that I can predict, whereas it felt like it came out of nowhere that Boruto was able to smell from that far away when he hasn't shown any kind of like tracking stuff like that before. I don't think. Now, I could be forgetting. Maybe there have been other times that Boruto has been able to like track using smell from pretty far away, but I don't know. Maybe they were closer than I thought too, because it seemed like they were like through the forest, like pretty far away, and they like barely spotted them through the trees, and then Boruto's like, I smell it, blood. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like it's not a big deal to me, but it's just one of those things where, like I said, I like powers to be consistent, so I can be like, oh yes, you know, Boruto is good at this, this, and that. He's not so good at this and this, and you know, now that they established that he can smell from far away, there's going to be a lot of instances in the future where I'm going to be like, why couldn't he just smell him, right? Like, why couldn't he track him through smell and all that? But anyway, but yeah, that whole like storyline is pretty crazy with the feudal lord trying to keep the, and now this is the feudal lord of the land that the kid's from, right? It's not the Land of Fire's feudal lord. The feudal lords in each region. So it's not, I was gonna say like, we need to get our feudal lord under control if he's like this, but it's not the Land of Fire's feudal lord. It's this other land. So whatever, I wonder if this is gonna evolve into a bigger incident, or maybe it won't be a bigger incident, but I wonder if like the news about what that feudal lord is up to will reach Naruto, and if Naruto will make any kind of moves. And since it's in a different land, can Naruto make any moves, or what kind of stuff can we expect our characters to do in this situation? I'm not 100% sure. It'll be interesting to find out, but yeah, like, because I feel like that's a big deal, right? Like, the feudal lords are supposed to be at least for the most part, the good guys, right? They're like the leaders of the country, and if you find out that the leader of the country is making its people suffer just so that like they can make a little more money on a drug, like that's pretty messed up, and something needs to be done, I imagine. So I feel like it'd be weird if Naruto's just like, oh yeah, feudal lords, that's what they do, and just like brush it off and don't do anything. I imagine he's gonna get involved, and there's gonna be some like diplomatic stuff. I can't imagine we're gonna like go and like fight the feudal lord or anything, but we'll probably beat down his henchmen anyway. I liked the moment where they, you know, so quickly jump into action, and Chocho gets covered in the blood and gets controlled and everything, because she just has the trust that, you know, oh, like, and they didn't even have to like communicate it either, right? Like that's another showing of like the friendship and being close as a team, so that way you can trust each other for one, and also know what they were up to immediately without communicating at all, really. So I like that. And she just knew that Shikadai would control her better than he could control her, kind of thing. Because, like, I mean, I guess, like, he's controlling her movements, but Shikadai is able to stop her movements with his shadow possession, so it makes sense that his shadow possession would win in that regard. But yeah, that's like having the shadow possession, and I know like Shikamaru learned how to do that eventually, but he didn't have it right away. But it's so busted having the shadow possession, being able to have someone else just like walk up and hit him, and not because like in old Naruto, what would happen is you'd go up and you'd punch the one that like Shikamaru was controlling in old Naruto, and Shikamaru would like have a backlash. He wouldn't. I don't think he would feel like the impact of the punch, so it wouldn't really like damage him, but it would like send him like jerking and send him flying, and it technically could injure him if you're not careful, right? If I'm not mistaken, it worked that way. But then obviously there's like the two different moves. I can't remember if it's like shadow possession versus like shadow paralysis or something like that. Like I don't remember the exact wording, but then there's that like upgraded move where you can just go up and beat them, and it's pretty convenient that that you can just do that. It's pretty overpowered, right? Like just lock the person down and nail them. It's kind of like the evolved version that we saw. I don't even know that Ino ever did it. Maybe she did. I just don't remember a lot of Ino moments in the anime. But we've seen her father way back in the day use like this thing where instead of possessing the person's mind and him himself going into their body and using that body to attack the people, he like fucks with their mind and makes them attack their friendlies, kind of thing. It's kind of like that too, where they can do it from a safer method of doing things. So just that's just like such an OP combo of being able to lock someone down and just freely hit them. And I mean, there's nothing really they can do unless they're like, I think we've seen people that are like strong enough to break out of stuff like that. Like shadow possessions, and it just doesn't last a super long time is typically like the weakness. But if you can be effective with that shit, it's crazy. Like we don't see it in use enough to like really realize how OP it is, but it really is powerful, and it does take like teamwork as well, because I guess he might be able to walk up to them if it's not the one where they 100. No, maybe it is like they mimic him, but he doesn't mimic them, kind of thing. Because I was gonna say, like, could he just walk up? But I think if he still, I don't know. Maybe there was a time where we did see him walk up to someone that was possessed. Either way, like for the most part, it's good to have someone with you when you do a move like that. So that's like also kind of the downside, but yeah, anyway, it was still really cool when he took possession of Chocho and just did that punch, and I was like, wait, what? How did Chocho break it? I was like, what's the trick here? What did I not get? But it wasn't Chocho breaking the control, it was Shikadai controlling Chocho in order to do the hit, so that's very cool. But yeah, I'm wondering how dangerous Kurobane is, because Jujumaru didn't seem all too scary, so I imagine Kurobane will be a bit more of a challenge. Plus, we're at the point where Kawaki is now alone. So, well, not alone, but as shinobi-wise, with abilities and everything, he's alone. I wonder if they talked about like following the rules and everything. I wonder if Kawaki doing this will look good for him or look bad for him, right? Like, will they see it as a way of, protecting the client and doing the client's wishes and fulfilling the mission, or will they not like it because he's going against Shikadai's orders, kind of thing? I guess it probably all depends on whether it works out or not. If obviously if the client were to die and the bad guy gets away, I'm sure Kawaki would be like reprimanded, but sometimes, if it works out, then it's just like, well, everything's okay now, so we won't worry about it, kind of thing. But yeah, I'm curious, and like maybe I could imagine Shikamaru not liking the decision that Kawaki made and being against it, but then Naruto being like, "Well, we've done similar shit when we were kids, right?" And then being okay with it, kind of thing, and Naruto overruling what Shikamaru thinks because Naruto seems to do that a lot. But yeah, I'm interested in seeing where this goes. And I like how quickly we seem to have Kawaki form a connection with this kid too, right? Like, even though Kawaki is angry at him, he still gives him the food. We hear, the kid talk about how he's from like a small village and doesn't have much, and he's like, "Oh, I bet you wouldn't understand being from the Leaf Village." And Kawaki's like, "Oh, I'm not from here," and they kind of had that little bit of bonding there and everything. So, um, can definitely see Kawaki warming up to people when he finally gives them a chance. But anyways, yeah, very fun. Can't wait for the next episode. I'm liking this little arc so far. So that's gonna be it from me. Hit that subscribe button if you guys enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see 2 episodes ahead right now. You can do so on there. As usual, there's Patreon shows and everything. Just watch Star Wars Episode 2. That'll be on there as a Patreon show for a little while. So check that out, and I'll be watching Episode 3. Actually, by the time you guys are seeing this, Episode 3 might already be up there. So check that out if you're interested. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye. Episode 3 of Star Wars, by the way. Yeah, bye.